Good morning students. How are you all? Yes. Teacher also fine. Now let's we start with yesterday's two questions. First we start with the answer of these two questions. Are you ready with that? Yes. Which are the two questions? First one is the car is moved from one place to another. So the car is living thing or a non-living thing? The answer is car is non-living thing. Similarly, about the robot. Yes, robot follows your instruction. Robot moves from one place to another. Still, robot is a non-living thing. Why? Because robot or the car does not grow. Robot or the car, they did not need food and water to grow. They did not need sunlight or warmth or air. They didn't produce any young ones. So all these characters did not found in the car or the robot. So that's why car and the robot are the non-living things. Similarly, students, you found the river also might be you observe. So river is also flows from one place to another. Still, river is also the non-living things. Now, let me discuss or summarize the all points of the living things today once again. Which one is the first character? Living things need food and water to live. See students, all living things need food and water to live. They get the food and water from their surroundings. They need food to get energy, to do some work. Yes, so different animals, they take different types of food. Some animals, they eat only plants or the plants part, leaves, fruits, vegetables such as cow, goat, buffalo. These animals, they eat only plants. Some animals, they eat only the flesh of other animals. Flesh of other animals means they kill the other animals and they eat their flesh or eat that animals such as lion, tiger, then snake, some birds also, eagle, vulture. So they kill the other animals and they eat their flesh. Then some animals like human beings, then fox, then bear, sparrow, then crow, they eat both. Both means what? They eat the plants also and they eat other animals flesh also. They kill the other animals and eat the flesh also. Now this is about the animals. All animals need the water also. Now what about the plants? Plants also need the food. Plants prepare their food by themselves only. Root absorbs the water and mineral from the soil and it supplies to whole part of the plant and leaves prepare their food. Now the second point is living things need air, sunlight and warmth. See students, all living things need air to breathe. All living things. Some animals, they breathe with their lungs. They take the air from the surrounding with the help of their lungs, such as human beings, lion, tiger, giraffe, monkey. They are having the lungs. With the help of the lungs, they breathe. Some animals like frog lives in the water also and on the land also. So frog when is on the land, so that time frog use lungs for the breathing. And while frog is in the water, so that time frog breathe with the help of air holes or holes present on the skin. Now fish always lives in the water. So fish is having gills. Fish is having gills for the respiration. Then some insects like grasshopper, then butterflies, they are cockroaches. They are having the air holes on their body. With the help of these air holes, they breathe or they take the air from the surrounding. Now what about the plants? So plants are having stomatas present in their leaves. Plants are having stomatas in their leaves, and with the help of these stomatas, plants can take the air or they breathe. Now, similarly, all living things need sunlight also and warmth also. See students, if you put something on the plant, wrap the plant with the paper, and if you put one hole, so what happens? That plant bends toward the hole. Why? Because from that hole they get the sunlight. If you observe the sunflower always bends toward the sunlight. Similarly, lotus flower always opens in the sunrise and it closes at the sunlight. It responds to the sunlight. Similarly, all living things need warmth also. Now, next point is the move. All living things move from one place to another to search their food, to get the food, to get the shelter. So, due to that, they move from one place to another. See, all insects, they are having the 6 legs. Some insects are having the many legs also. With the help of these legs, the insects move from one place to another. Birds are having wings and limbs. They are having the wings and the legs also, or the limbs also. With the help of these, they move, or with the help of wings, they fly. Now see students, different birds are having the different mode of movement. Those birds flying in the sky, some birds are flying in the sky, some birds are swim in the water like duck, goose. So that bird, they are having the wave feet. Wave feet means what? Their feet is joined with the transparent or with the skin, and with that flat appearance of the leg or flat appearance of their feet, they freely swim in the water. Some birds are flightless bird like ostrich. So they are having their strong limbs. With the help of their strong limbs or with the help of their strong legs, they move or they run faster on the land. As they are not fly, they walk on the land. Some insects like snake are not having the limbs or not having the legs, so it just slide on the ground. Snake always slide on the ground. Some worms or some insects, they like caterpillar, they crawl, means just they crawl on the ground if you observe the caterpillar. Then some fish always lives in the water, so fish is having the fins to move in the water. Fish is having the fins and tails. With the help of tails also they change their direction. Now what about the plants? Can plants move from one place to another? No. Plants do not move from one place to another, but plants move. How? See students, when air is blowing or something, that due to that it branches or that flowers or that fruits, it will be moved. So this is the movement of the plant. Now the next point is need suitable place. All living things need suitable place to live. Some animals are live in the very cold region. Some animals lives in the grassland area like elephant. Some plants are in the coastal region, like they need the warmth like coconut plant. Some plants are found in the very cold region like apple tree. Yes, and some animals or some plants, they are found all over in any type of the climate, like sparrow. Sparrow is found all over. So that's why all living things need suitable place to live, because if those animals like Arctic fox, it lives in the, or the polar bear, it lives in the polar region, cold region. If you take that animal in the hot region, so they can't be alive. So they need their suitable place to live. Now next point is the grow. All living things grow step by step. If you found small puppy, step by step it grows, and you found a big one dog like yourself also, Yes, last year you are smaller one. This year you are somewhat grown up. Day by day your growth will be there. Similarly, plant, if you sow the seed, so after some days what happens? Just small sprout will becomes. Then from this small sprout you just found small plant. This plant grows day by day, and after some days it become tree, it may be shrubs, it may be the climbers. So it also the grow. Now the next point is living things produce young ones. Living thing produce young ones means what? They produce similar to their, just like themselves. All characters are found the similar. If you sow the mango seed, so you will found the mango tree only. From, if suppose you sow the mango seed, so from that you didn't get the apple tree. Like that, if you found the kitten, so it is the baby of the cat only. Puppy, baby of the dog only. Means they produce their similar young ones. Same characteristics, similar are young ones they produce. Now different animals like birds, then snake, then some fish, they lay the eggs. They lay the eggs, and from that eggs they produce their young ones. Yes, some animals like mammals, then some like human beings, or some fish, whale also. So they directly, then monkey, then lion, then tiger, elephant, cow, these animals, they directly gives birth to their young ones. Means they did not lay the eggs, they directly give birth to the young one. Oyster is also gives the birth. Whale is also the mammal, or whale is also gives birth to the young one. Now the next point is all living things gives out the waste products. All living things are doing some activity, they are utilizing their energy, so that's why some waste product will be produced in their body. So it is needed to remove from your body, or remove from all living organisms. So all living organisms, they gives out the waste product. Now what about the plants? Yes, in the plants, gums if you found, so gum is the waste product of the plant. Now next one is the respond to stimuli. All living things respond to stimuli. See students, if I throw something towards you, so what happens? You might be close your eyes, you might be repel that thing. Why this happens? Because you stimulate that yes, something comes towards you and you have to stop that thing. Similarly, if you put some sugar on the ground, so after some time what happens? All ants will gather there. Yes. Similarly, if you found the touch me not plant, mimosa plant, so if you touch that plant, so it closes its leaves. As you touch the leaves, so it closes its leaves. Similarly, a lotus flower stimulates to sunlight. It opens in the sunrise and it closes at the night. Sunflower, it also stimulates to sunlight. It always bends toward the sunlight. Now the next point is have a lifespan. All living things have their own lifespan. Means the time period in what they live. Some are living 6 months, like herbs or shrubs. Herbs are living very 6 to 8 months or 1 year near about. Trees are having their own lifespan. Dog, puppy, some are dog, then cat, cow, buffalo, all living organisms, all living things, they are having their lifespan. Some are having 2 years, some are having 4 years, some are having 10 years, some are having hundreds year also. Yes, so this is all about the characteristic of the living things. Now see students, about the growth. Do you know that bamboo plant grows very faster. It grows very faster. Now see students, this is all about the living things. Now see, today we discuss about again difference in the living and the non-living thing. Now see, living things need food and water to live. Then non-living things, they do not need food and water to live. Living things need air, sunlight and warmth, while non-living things, they do not need food, air, sunlight and warmth to live. Living things move from one place to another. Non-living things, they do not move by their own self. They maybe move, but not by their own self. Living things need suitable place to live, suitable place to their survive. Non-living things, they do not need the suitable place to live. If you put the car in the rain also, in the sun also, so it may be placed there. They may be live there also. Then living things grow step by step. Growth is found, while non-living things, they do not grow. Living things produce young ones. Non-living things do not produce young ones. Living things gives out the waste product, while non-living things, they do not give out the waste product. Living things respond to stimuli, while non-living things, they do not respond to stimuli. If you throw something towards the wall, so wall will respond? No. Then living things have a lifespan, while non-living things, they do not have the lifespan. This is all about the living and non-living things. In next period, students, we will solve the exercise of the lesson. And just did you know that also? And about the scientist also. So this is all about the living and non-living thing. So
À. Hả?
So tomorrow we will continue with the exercise of the lesson. So take care. Have a nice day, students. Bye.